Yo, base 12 here. I've been finding ball pit kind of easy lately, especially once I unlocked all the buildings. I decided to try a challenge then by removing all of the wartime buildings and playing on New Game Plus Plus. But honestly, it was still easy. I just beat it in one run. So then, in a bout of craziness, I also removed the infinite stat buildings. It's gonna take me like a day probably to get everything back. It's fine. I'll be honest, I had a few runs that felt impossible, but then I locked in with Shield Bearer and managed to grab a win. So without further ado, enjoy the gameplay. Maybe I'm just crazy. Okay. Yeah, no, I think these enemies are much tankier than the others. We get our bleeds at the start, that's good. Yeah, let's just level up our balls as fast as we can. Maybe blades are not the answer? I don't know. Or like, maybe I should do vampire baby balls? I don't know. Could be an option. But it also depends on what opportunities we get. Don't want this. Actually, if I bounce the... I'm thinking... Let's try this. Okay, we got a bit lucky, that's good. Definitely could use as much luck as possible. But yeah, like definitely without all the rerolls and the extra slots, it's much harder to even get a single build going. I'll get the crits because I don't have that much gold on me right now, so I don't want to waste it on rerolls just yet. If we get a gem spring, I am abusing it. Like, I'll just admit, you do need at least something. Like, we're a bit too weak for this thing. Yeah, we did say we're going vampire, and I still think it's a good idea. Like vampire lord. We could have evolved hemorrhage right now, but no, let's stick to the plan. That does mean that we need to kind of make room for something else. Well, we want the lightning ball to fuse with the light ball, ideally, and we need room for that. Yeah, we're gonna have to re-roll even for some items, probably. Although, I think it's possible without gem spring, but it's gonna be way harder. Okay. Let's just get this. It's gonna help at least against the bosses. Can evolve Vampire Lord. Okay, now we desperately need the lightning ball. Hopefully we get it. We can still reroll a few times. It's not the end of the world. But yeah, like as you can see, we're already getting significantly less XP, which is not great for us. We have to take something like this. And yeah, let's just hope our build doesn't fall apart soon and we get what we want. Don't want this. Come on, give me something good. No. This sucks because we're bouncing balls. I'm just gonna take this right now. Okay. Ah, man. Okay, our build's kind of bricked, but at least we can still find another ball. Not gonna fuse those. Okay, we desperately need to find the lightning ball. Because if we don't, we are screwed. I'm just gonna try to gather up some gold before I do it. Hopefully before the next fusion thing pops. But you never know with these things. Yeah, come on, we only have 50 gold. What is this? Okay, I don't want to fuse those. Gonna pick fission. Whoa. Just a bunch of garbage. So, getting close to that point where we kind of just have to go for it. I mean, enemies are not too strong just yet, but I don't want to waste another fusion thing. Although we can still afford one more, I think. Wasted. And as I said it just popped. The problem now is we have to pick the next thing on the level up unless we can re-roll. We can re-roll or we can take the burn and just fuse the iron with it. I don't want to do that. Okay, I'm taking a giant risk here. I took a giant risk here and I kind of lost. Now we have to just level this up and yeah, our build is bricked. I mean, I don't even know. Guess I'll combine the iron ball with this and then try again. They don't even know if that's the play or we should just accept that we're not getting lightning ball in time. We're not even at the second boss yet, so I think we still have a bit of time. Can level up twice, it doesn't do anything. Can do a fusion, yeah, let's fuse these two. Still gonna do some extra damage, which is fine. But now I desperately need the lightning ball to happen in our next level up. We have a lot of gold, so it should be possible at this point to at least, I don't know, at least have a 50% chance or something. Come on. Lightning ball. We could also do the sun. Yeah, I'm not gonna play around. Let's just do the sun. I wanted lightning ball because it applies to because it applies on hit. The sun only applies once per second, but I don't think we can afford to play around with these odds. Let's just do the sun. It's good enough. I just need one more level up before I finish the boss. Okay, the sun will be online. Come on. Yes, evolution. Whoa. Yeah, not gonna be the craziest build, but at least with the sun we're blinding enemies. Okay. So they're not really attacking us. We can stay up close and personal. Just bounce balls on their heads. Yeah, but yeah, this is definitely a... No. Come on, man. I think we're gonna get another one. But yeah, this is definitely a difficulty level that I would call challenging, maybe. Uh, fuck this game, man. I don't even know if I should have taken it just out of spite. Like, come on, I rolled so hard for that shit. And it just shows up randomly after I gave up on it. But it's fine. I think the sun's actually good. Like, it's dealing damage, it's blinding enemies. I'm not complaining. I just wanna see the evolution fusion thingy pop up somewhere. Okay. Also, yeah, like we kind of need it because things are starting to not die fast enough. Gotta clear this left wing. Perfect. Let's make the Vampire Lord very hot. Yeah, Vampire Lord's son. Okay. The thing is, it's not proccing that often on the sun, like from the sun, because the sun applies once per second. But it's better than nothing. What else can we get? Poison's not gonna do anything. It deals way too little damage. Yeah, I don't know. Are we still dead? It's gonna be very close. And we're gonna have to hope we can... more balls. I don't even know. Let's reroll a little. We have time to think. This one, nah. Let's get more balls. That's it. Like, I don't really care at this point. I think we can defeat the boss as long as we're not cucked by the small enemies quite easily. Like, yeah, when we get our bleed ball going, it should do some stuff. The thing about bleeds, and I've tested this a lot, and not just bleeds and curse actually work this way. You need to actually hit them with a ball to activate the effect. Like, you can apply bleeds with AoEs, that's fine. But if you want to actually proc the damage from the bleeds or the curses, you have to hit the enemies with balls. Like, the balls have to physically hit them. Which is a bit annoying. But yeah, I think it would be a bit broken otherwise. Like, you could proc curse off of flash. That would be a bit busted. Again, you can apply curse, you cannot proc it. Like, the flash AoE doesn't count as a hit for the curse. But yeah, I mean, this is... I was expecting this to be harder. I'm sorry. Maybe... I don't know. Maybe I should be playing harder games. Like... Okay, it's only new game +2. Like, I've seen people go way above that. But like, we're not using any of the stat buildings apart from the ones that give +5 stats. I just didn't want to bother deleting those as well. Like, yeah, it was a bit hard, but with the proper strategy, I think, well, any game is easy with the proper strategy, of course. Unless it's like a literal casino game type situation where you cannot do anything unless you get good RNG. There are some games like that. But yeah, like, it's gonna be slow and painful, but this guy is going down. Also, the healing's pretty nice, like, it's just giving us a little bit of extra safety. Probably if we would have played Hemorrhage, we would have killed the boss by now. But at the same time, there's a chance we would have been dead, just because of the damage that we took throughout the run. So yeah, I'm happy with my choices. I think we played as well as we could. And I should be saying that after I defeat the boss, just in case, I don't know, I randomly run into too many arrows. But I think we should be good here. Yeah, level completed. And only 14 minutes 33. It's not that bad. Also, very interesting. So the stats that you see on your character are their stats plus the stats that you get from the buildings. I didn't know this. I thought those are just like the baseline stats of the character and then you get some more added on top. Interesting. I didn't realize this. But yeah, definitely possible to beat New Game Plus 2 without any stat buildings, rerolls, banishes, whatever else. Only 4 slots. Yeah, like the damage on these things is, as you can expect, as average as it can be. Nothing crazy. It's just a good strategy and amazing skills. That's what I'd call it. Anyways, thank you very much for watching. If you like this sort of content, maybe check out my channel. And yeah, I hope you have an amazing day, and I'll see you in the next video.